Mascots across the country twisted away childhood cancer as part of National Twist Day. WSLS 10's Patricia Martellotti met with several young patients at Carilion Children's Hospital as Salem Red Sox mascot Muggsy did the twist.
Muggsy wasn't afraid to do the twist. Neither was this young patient who showed off her twist.
Get to go dancing with him?
Yeah.
What was that like?
A puppy!
Muggsy did the twist for 36 seconds, representing the number of children who are diagnosed with cancer every day in the U.S.
What's your favorite part today?
Seeing Muggsy. He's funny and nice, and he's a good dancer.
Madison says she fixed up her hair just for Muggsy and was thrilled to get a hand-delivered autograph from the baseball mascot.
That I'm going to keep forever because this is so exciting. This is my favorite team.
I'm going to hang it up on the wall.
Funny guy. He made the family so happy. I'm proud of you, guy. I love you so much. Thank you so much.
In Roanoke, Patricia Martellotti, WSLS 10.
Ahead for us tonight, the latest from Puerto Rico, where power and communications remain largely out as officials struggle to reach areas cut off by Hurricane Maria. Also, the rescue vigil at a crumbled Mexico City school that has gripped that nation and much of the world. Plus, why drugstore chain CVS will limit certain prescriptions on NBC Nightly News.
Serenity.
You are looking at a live picture from our Liberty University Skycam overlooking Lynchburg, and we are seeing more sun out east, a little more cloud cover out west. We had more sun early today, a little more cloud cover right now. Let's head on over and show you that indeed we are seeing a few little showers or thunder showers. Vast majority of us are dry. You have to head way down into the Mountain Empire and also into the New River Valley to find any sort of rain. We have one cell right along the Giles and also Montgomery County line just to the north of Blacksburg. We also have a little bit of rain just north of Hillsville, a little more rain near Bland County, and even a few more showers towards Grayson County, moving southwest at 20 miles per hour. Future tracker showing that by 9 or 9:30 we should be dry. Later tonight, a little bit of fog is possible. Friday starts with skies partly to mostly sunny. I think that's the way we'll stay even as we head into the afternoon. There will be times throughout the day tomorrow where we have some high clouds around, but tomorrow looks dry. Tomorrow night we're fair, and then from sunup until sundown on Saturday, we are looking at plentiful sunshine. As far as the regional view is concerned, we do have at least some thunder showers in areas south of us towards North Carolina, South Carolina, also into Tennessee. So the wettest part of the mid-Atlantic in areas to the south of us. It's wetter in the Tar Heel state and also in the Volunteer state than it is here in the Commonwealth. We continue to watch Jose. Jose continues to bring some rain and wind towards coastal sections of New England. It is still a tropical storm with winds of 50 miles per hour. Coastal erosion possible along Cape Cod and Nantucket with high rip currents along the east coast through the weekend. Hurricane Maria, though, rightfully so, the big weather story. Category 3 again with winds up to 120 miles per hour, making it a major hurricane. It is north of the Dominican Republic, battering the Dominican Republic right now, and it's heading towards the Turks and Caicos. Now, I will tell you that with the latest advisory that came out at 5, it has gusts up to 150 miles per hour, moving northwest at 9. Should go just to the east of Turks and Caicos, but it's going to get certainly close enough where they, too, going to have some destruction, unfortunately. Then it's going to go well to the east of the Bahamas, move to the north, and eventually turn to the northeast. That's important because that should push it farther away from the U.S. coastline as we head into early next week as it weakens back into a Category 1 hurricane going in between North Carolina and Bermuda. The other thing I will say is the more this thing moves to the east, the lesser chances it has of even impacting New England. So this is good news for us here. Bad news for the Turks and Caicos. So thoughts and prayers are with those folks in Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and the Turks and Caicos. Spaghetti plots in agreement with the National Hurricane Center track. Vast majority of these have it moving to the north and to the east in between Bermuda and North Carolina. So there's a lot of computer agreement. That's also a good thing. It's 83 in Lynchburg, also in Lexington, Smith Mountain Lake 2, 71 in Hillsville and Galax, but it's 80 in Blacksburg. A reminder for you, we start a new season tomorrow at 4:02. Fall officially begins. You'll notice at the sunrise and sunset, well, we have an almost near equal day and night. That's why it's called the autumnal equinox. Tonight, fair skies with some foggy patches, overnight lows in the upper 50s and low to mid 60s. For tomorrow, some high clouds were warm, highs mainly in the 80s, although the highest elevations will stay in the 70s. Beautiful weekend ahead, and really next week looks pretty dry too. The next 7 days, not much of a chance for rain, which is nice for outdoor plans. And I think by next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, may have another chance for some rain, and by then we're going to need it. Today we forecast a high of 85, actual high 86, $10 in the pot, $470 so far raised for the local office on aging. Happy.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll check in at Radford High School, where the Bobcats are rallying around one of their own, and the Hokies look to remain focused with the Monarchs about to visit. Sports is next.
That's what's fun today, is talking to them about just focusing on this week, which we have to do, or we can not play well and get beat, because that can definitely happen. I think that's what kind of keeps you focused, that this team is definitely good enough to come in and beat us, and that's not something we want to let happen.
The Hokies quarterback on the next challenge. ODU is 2-1, the Hokies 3-0, and this will be the Monarchs' first shot at one of the two flagship FBS schools in the state of Virginia. They'll be bringing a freshman quarterback in Stephen Williams into Lane Stadium against Bud Foster's opportunistic defense. Every year or so, we are reminded that the strength of high school football in most communities has very little to do with wins and losses, and much more to do with how it can bring a town together. Alyssa Ray takes us to Radford for this year's reminder.
The Radford football team was just weeks into their season when they learned that one of their own was diagnosed with cancer. Now the Bobcats are rallying around their teammate as he faces his biggest opponent yet. Life can change in the blink of an eye. One day Eric Burdett is playing football for Radford High School, and the next he receives earth-shattering news.
They thought I bruised some ribs, so I went and got x-rays, and they found some kind of mass on my chest. So I went and got a biopsy, some stuff done, and they said it was Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 2.
It wasn't long before Eric decided to tell his football family he'd have to leave the gridiron to tackle cancer.
He brought him in the locker room during school at 1 o'clock, and I don't think he broke down, did anything, and I'm breaking down, the kids are breaking down, he's just standing up there telling them I'm gonna be okay.
Everyone started to cry, everyone was getting down. He was probably the only one in the locker room that wasn't upset about it. He was the only one that was confident enough to be standing straight.
The diagnosis sidelined the lineman, but not his spirit. In the weeks leading up to the start of his chemotherapy, Eric still came to practice and games.
Coaches have said it before, we are playing for Eric, we're fighting for Eric. He's even come out on the field during the game at times and just pumps everybody up, says that we need to push harder,
While rooting his team on, his school and community are his biggest cheerleaders. The fans decked out in purple, the color symbolizing awareness for Hodgkin's lymphoma.
We got some bands that I have on, and then we got a shirt that we wore warm-up in that I have on, and then we got a helmet sticker on the back of our helmet.
While Eric will no longer be on the field with his team, he remains in their hearts, and Eric knows he's not alone in his battle.
1, 2, 3, O-line!
They've been, my whole support system is those guys. I love every one of them. They've been there for me. I told them first, they were there for me, and just the support from them, it's just, I couldn't ask for anyone else.
Eric began chemotherapy on Tuesday. It is expected to last 4 to 6 months. His teammates assure me they'll be behind him every step of the way. In the studio, Alyssa Ray, WSLS 10 Sports.